All right. I should be live now.
You're not live. Oh wait, is this on Twitch?
Yes, you should join the
Oh.
server. It's just better than doing like a Discord stream thing.
Oh. Remember last time you streamed me on Twitch? Remember what happened then?
That was Turnip. But you're
Oh,
not going to be watching through Twitch. You're going to be in the game.
good.
Let me post.
Wait, I'm doing.
All right, are you ready?
No, I'm not in.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Wait. Wait, I'm in. Oh yeah, is it fine if I play as sniper on this map?
Yes, actually.
Thank God.
If you're good at sniper.
Ooh.
If you're
Okay.
not good at sniper, don't play sniper, obviously.
I'm half decent at sniper. Does that count?
If you think that you will be a positive to your team, go for it. And if it's not, you can try it like in scrims, and if it doesn't work, then don't do it in your official. But also know that if you run sniper in scrims, teams aren't gonna want to scrim you on this map, because playing
Naturally.
against a sniper blows.
Which, maybe sniper shouldn't be allowed on product, but whatever. That's just my opinion.
I actually agree with you. I think sniper should be banned from King of the Hill in general, but that's never going to happen. So we have to live with it. My team
Yeah, I know it's gonna
has
be hard.
historically, like all my teams have historically not known how to deal with a sniper. Like we know the theory, you just get your soldiers on them really fast, but it has never worked out for us.
Look, what you do is you counter sniper and hope for the best.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, are you? Yeah, you're on my cam. I assume.
Watching.
Let's go
I'm
ahead.
watching you, the young one.
Let's go ahead and get this started. All right, so you start in your spawn. I'm just gonna go over callouts real quick. The last is really easy. You got the left side, main, and right. Going through this left area, you have the pack. Uh, this is the cliff pack, if you want to be specific. Up onto cliff, named with the pack itself there. Up here, you have Pride Rock. People will shorten it just to Pride because of the Lion King when the opening when he's holding the little lion.
Yeah,
Is that
Simba.
Simba that he's holding? I haven't seen that movie in so
Yes,
long. Uh,
my God. Do you
over
not even
here,
know the Lion King lore? I'm shaking my head.
yeah, I really should know that, shouldn't I? Up here, this is China. Uh, just this is what it's called.
Sniper in China.
This place that I'm shooting, that's people call that Japan because it's like a smaller like island compared to China. Hey, what's up, Bagel? Th
No.
this place in here is called House. Bagel, by the way, feel free to join the server. Um, and you'll be able to spectate and get the live stuff. This is house in here.
Wait,
Coming.
shit, I gotta go. Wait,
Okay, bye.
Anyways,
uh, if you don't go up cliff, you can instead come over here, and this side is valley. And that'll lead up to the point. We'll get there soon. Rotating over here, you have main. Through main, you have this little area. People call this trash, or some people will also call this main as well. Kind of like a continuous main here, but also trash because this area just sucks to stand in. Over here, this connects the last. If you go right, you got grass over here, and grass leads over to platform or plat. And
or concrete.
this is, yeah, concrete. And then this is connector here. So pretty straightforward. Last call, I guess, is this rock here. My team has always called this rock Arkansas, because it's Little Rock compared to Pride, which is a big rock.
Stop talking. You're done.
Yes. What's up, Asro? Feel free to join the server and you'll be able to get it live. I just went over callouts. And this last thing here is like the crates. Sometimes they'll have like a sniper sitting here just watching this sight line. So it's important to call this.
That's the easiest fucking bomb I've ever seen.
What?
Just go right side concrete.
Like
Do a drive up the staircase.
something like that?
No, drive on the staircase at grass. And then you could shoot a rocket, went to it adjacent to the sniper, he'll go right up and then just hit a second.
Something like that, you mean? I don't know what you
What?
mean.
No. Okay, just land. Okay, stand on point. Stand on like the middle.
Sure.
Where the white glow is. Okay, look to the right on the boxes. Yeah, you shoot the sniper from that angle, he goes right up, 2 rockets, easy kill.
Oh yeah, the problem is where are you gonna shoot him from that he's not able to headshot you?
Concrete. You just bomb.
Yeah, but then he's gonna have like a soldier like right here. He's gonna airshot you or like scouts close by. But I mean, you're correct. Like if he's here for too long, you'll be able to kill him. But normally he'll just be watching that, and once you guys break through, he's just gonna back up. As always on points, you want to be differentiating between ours versus theirs. So our Pride, our China, our Cliff versus theirs. Koth is especially important because it's very good to know if a player is on your cliff or their cliff. Because if there's a soldier on your cliff and your medic's chilling here, well, that's unfortunate. If you just say cliff and your med's like, okay, I'll spam arrows over there at him.
Go and drop the soldier, easy.
Yeah. All right. Now for the general strategy of King of the Hill. Everything you know about sixes is about to be turned on its head, kind of.
I've made product before.
Yes, but not for you in particular, but everyone else on your team as well, since I'll be posting the recording of this. So you know how normally you have your combo and your flank? Well, you still kind of have that on product, except both scouts are really taking heals. Your flank scout is going to play more with heals, and then your pocket soldier has to take less heals. Like they're really taking the heals that your roamer normally takes. So just switch the flank scout and the pocket soldier. But the flank scout's still gonna kind of like play on this right area and like shove the flank with your roamer. But make sure you are staying close to your heels and like watching for soldiers, because soldier bombs on this map, it's highly effective.
Really?
Yeah, because that you can just do like something like this, skip off this, and boom, you're on their medic. Or like if your jumps are good, like you'll be able to not do that. If I was higher, land over there, like maybe even do a skip off their pride, and then you're behind them. Like there's just so many ways to get behind. But at the same time, the entire point area is kind of just controlled by your scouts. Like you'll have scouts just jumping up on this rock, like pushing left, pushing right here. And the key idea is when you own the point. So say you just took the mid fight and you won the mid, you own the point. Your respawns are going to be longer than the other teams. So if you trade 1-for-1, like say your flank scout's over here and you see their flank scout and you get the kill on him, but then the roamer's up there, shoots down, kills you. You trade it out. Sorry, I had to cough there. You trade it out and their scout is actually going to spawn sooner than your scout. So that scout's going to get to the fight and your scout's still going to be rolling out. So it's actually a 6v5. So when you own the point, trades are bad. So you don't want to be like bombing in and dying. You want to just be spamming the enemy and slowing them down, trying to stop them from walking up. On the flip side, if you don't own the point, trades are good for you. So the idea is that you want to play more aggressively, like try to get in on them as fast as you can, because the longer you take, just the more time that ticks off of the clock. Does that make sense? That's the entire basis of King of the Hill strategy.
I hate cough.
It's very fun and exciting once you learn it.
Oh shit.
Just if you own the point, spam them, try to slow the game down. If you do not own the point, then try to speed the game up. Okay. So, now that I got that out of the way, I want to talk about rollouts. So both soldiers, pocket soldier, normally like you do your static jumps. You're actually not going to do that on King of the Hill, on product in particular. Both soldiers are going to get buffed to 300. So your medic, you're going to buff your demo. I recommend starting your buff on one of your soldiers slightly before you can start moving. And that'll give you enough time to switch between both of them and buff them. And then both soldiers are going to bomb jump over here, waddle through here, get some buffs during that way. And your pocket soldiers going to jump up here, spam them coming in. And your roamer gonna come over to this right side, play up here, make sure no one's able to get through connector. That's the basic rollout that you'll be doing. Switching over.
Yeah.
Yes. Switching over to demo. Health cabinets don't work. You're gonna do your one jump in spawn per normal. Make sure you don't land on top of that, so don't jump too high. Then you can place a sickie on the side or on the ground. It doesn't really matter. But you're always going to go towards cliff. And depending on what side you are, red versus blue, cliff will sometimes be on your left, but since it's mirrored, if you're on blue, it'll be on your right. So just always go towards cliff, do a jump here. You can get the pack if you want. and then start charging. That's if you want to be healthy and you found that you're taking too much damage. The alternative that you can do a jump over to main, do another jump here, do this, something like this. But if you do this, just know that you're gonna be pretty hurt. It's a trade-off between early aggression versus like having health on the mid. So just know if you do this, it's really easy to die from their demo. So just be careful. And then lastly, scouts. Scouts, you guys got the easy job. Just run this whole way. Make sure your medic's coming with you. You have two options as well. It really doesn't matter what you choose. Sometimes my pocket scout goes this way and my flank scout goes this way. As the medic, just pick either one of them to follow. You'll get here like basically the same time. But pocket scout, you'll kind of be like playing here. Try your hardest to dodge the early demo spam because the demo is going to be just shooting across the point. And then flank scout, you'll like be playing on this side, like helping your roamer if anyone pushes through here, or shoving the flank if you guys so decide to. Are we good on rollouts?
Yeah, I'm just looking into something.
Okay. Well, if you forget the rollout, you can watch the VOD. All right. So, general strategies for pushing when you do not own the point. Your combo, there's two situations. The other team is forward holding, or they're not forward holding. If they're not forward holding, then you can see if you can get out cliff. Make sure their demo doesn't have this trapped. Like if you see the demo there, it's likely that this is trapped. But just try to get through the doorway. Don't die to their demo. If they're not forward holding, you might be able to catch that demo if he's that aggressive. Otherwise, just take the height, like get some early spam, and like take positioning. And then personally, I prefer to have your combo drop down. I think it's a little safer because it's really easy for the enemy demo to like spam across here versus here is just a little wider. But you'll be coming up, spamming them, and one thing that's really important for your pocket scout to do is play both sides of the point. Like, you want to be like shoving, getting damage up here. If you feel too much pressure from like a soldier up there spamming down, like their demo spamming, you can always just rotate over to the right side. And then your medic, you're going to be standing like here and just rotate with your pocket scout. And your pocket scout should be saying like, hey, let's like push on the right side or something. Or like rotate right. And the same thing goes with your demo. Generally, you'll be on the left side here, spamming across like both these ways. But you can always like rotate over. The main thing as demo on this map, this line here is kind of your point of no return unless you own the point. Because if you're here, you're just gonna get bombed and die. So just be a little careful. Yeah. If you do not own the point, then your pocket scout, they're trying to stand on the point, bait the cap, and force the enemy to actually come to you and take that fight to like stop it. And then it's the whole thing, like take a fast fight. Trades are good for you guys. So medic, make sure you're healing your pocket scout, because that pocket scout's going to be getting shot at a lot. And then flank scout, you can rotate and like do the same thing as needed. Two scouts, like shoving this right side here, like just crushing people. Oh, it's so powerful. Just be careful because it's really easy for a demo to hit a lot of people with spam. So be careful. Make sure you're watching their demo and actually avoiding his spam. If he gets too aggressive, make sure you get on him like instantly because demo is so powerful on this map. Flank, you guys will not be with your combo. So instead, you guys can get out right side or go main if you want like better buffs. You'll be closer to your medic in case your team needs help pushing like Cliff. Like if they have a demo there and they're like, hey, we can't get in, then your flank can be like, okay. And then like have a soldier bomb. Get on that demo, let your team in. And then just work your way up here. And try to shove the flank if you can. It doesn't always work because a lot of times there's just going to be a soldier just standing here shooting down at you. So it's a lot more pressurable. It's a lot more favorable to put pressure on the point, in my opinion, because that'll force the enemy team to back up and then allow your scouts to bait the point, and you guys will be able to cap for free. So that's like very like general like pushing combo. You guys are gonna like take cliff, drop down, and then like push. Or if you like don't want to take cliff, that's fine too. Just make sure no one's on there and you'll be able to walk up here. The reason I like taking cliff a lot is because you're directing their spam up here and then it's a very quick rotate just to get through here. All right. If the enemy team is forward holding, actually I will wait on that because I want to talk about forward holds first. But
One man.
It's not time to do forward holds yet. I want to talk about Ubers. If you have Uber, you want to get the Uber out of the way. If you're like pushing the point, you do not own point, and both teams have Uber, you want to be getting the Ubers out of the way as soon as possible. Because if you think about it, an Uber, like say you kill 2 of their players and you're like pushing in and they Uber. Well, now nothing can really happen for the 8 seconds during the Uber. So during those 8 seconds, those 2 players that you killed, well, they're respawning, they're getting back to the fight. And by the time that Uber is over, it's just a 6v6 again, and you really have nothing to go off of. So the idea is when you don't own the point, get those Ubers out of the way like immediately so they're not even a problem. So you can have your pocket scout be like, all right, medic, let's go. Use around this corner. They'll be standing somewhere in this area. Just shoot them. Have them get forced. You guys will be like playing around the point. Make them flash as much as possible. And when you're at like 20% Uber, say, all right, we're going to collapse on the point. And then both teams' Ubers ideally should fade at like around the same time if you've been making them flash. And they'll be standing in this area or wherever they are and say, hey, collapse there. And then your entire team, like your soldiers, like all your scouts, like your demo, you guys are all going to come and get right on top of their combo. That's after an Uber exchange. And since trades are good for you, it's completely fine to take that fight there. Any questions about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Uber exchanges,
yes.
you're supposed to make them forced.
So if you're ever at Uber Disad, you can do a 4-man sack, which is basically where everyone on your team, minus your pocket scout and your medic, you say, hey, we're going to bomb in at 2:33. Like this is assuming you're at full Uber Disad. And the idea is that everyone on your team bombs in at that timing. You'll send 4 players. Their medic will be somewhere in this general vicinity. And everyone's going to try to kill the medic and force them. Meanwhile, your pocket scout and your medic are like, all right, this is It's just us. Let's get out of here. And they're just going to run back to spawn and build, even out the Ubers, and then take the exchange. Like, buff up your spawners, take the exchange if you didn't get a force. If you did get the force, you have Uber ad, so you can just like take this slowly. Expect them to do a 4-man into you. So the flip side of the whole Uber exchange theory is when you do own the point, you want to be delaying that Uber exchange as long as possible. Same as like you want to be slowing down the fight since your spawns are longer. So like you want to be spamming them like as hard as you can, so it makes it really hard for them to take that exchange. And like you can even, if you see they're coming forward, this probably won't happen a lot in newcomer since I feel like a lot of teams won't know the exchange strategy. But if you see them like running forward with just that scout, like you can bait pretty hard and it'll be hard for that scout to get the force. And then if you do get force, just run at them. I guess I should also say if your scout is having a problem getting the force, it's okay to have a soldier get one flash of the Uber and then bomb as well to help get the force. Or like you can like bomb up here and then like shoot down or like play behind or something. And that would be your pocket soldier. All right. So that's a lot of information so far, but it really just boils down to the whole when you own the point, you want to prolong the fight. When you do not own the point, take the fight fast. It's a very key concept. And I'm repeating it so it gets etched into your brain. All right, let's go over forward holds. So standard forward hold. Say I'm on blue team and I'm holding red. You're gonna have your demo on cliff, put your stickies on this very tiny doorway that there's no possible way that anyone will be able to get through. You have your flank scout up here, ready to shoot people that come out main, or ready to help your demo. If they push right side, if like they bait the det and then get through. And then you're going to over here have a soldier watching this entrance and a soldier watching this entrance, and you guys can like rotate to the each entrance depending on which way they come. So like if your soldier here is like, hey, they're pushing top left, then your soldier's like, okay, I don't need to shoot that, let's double spam this doorway. Or like if the call is, hey, they're coming main, spam this. Pretty straightforward. And then pocket scout, you don't really get to do much here. Your job in this scenario is kind of to run your medic out if the forward hold goes horribly wrong, or if like something bad happens, if like a soldier gets through, bombs your medic, like your job is just to protect your medic. And then your medic, you're just tanking your soldiers, making sure neither of them die. If you guys get too hurt, it's okay to cancel the forward hold. That's something that is really important as well. If you are getting pressured really hard on the forward hold, it's completely okay to cancel it. It's better to cancel a forward hold, regroup on the point, rather than like have your team wipe because you're so committed to forward holding. So if they ever get through on either side, whichever like people are on that side, they need to say like cancel the forward hold, and then everyone needs to listen. Like if your demo says like I'm too hurt, I can't hold right, cancel. Even if the people on left have a really good hold on this left side, you guys still need to just back up. and just play as a team. So, pretty important there. Question, how to break the forward hold. So, 2 lines of thinking with this. Either push them on left, knowing it's just the demo and a scout there, or you can try to like take an exchange or like take something on right. Generally, dang it. Generally, you'll have a pyro. I'm gonna go over to this side. You'll have one of your players off class on pyro and have their medic tank them. And since the soldiers are double spamming this, it's actually just super effective just to air blast here. And then like once you're through the doorway, just play pyro. I recommend switching off of pyro though after you break the forward hold. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that shutter door.
Haunted.
The other idea behind it is, I guess I should be on soldier for this example. Perfect, I spawned here. You have both your soldiers go. You can either like bomb over to left, like try to get on them, or just bomb over, not like that. Bomb over to right, like try to just shove them here. And then your team, breaking the forward hold has to be really coordinated. Like once this space is made, then the rest of your team, you guys need to come in through here as fast as you can. Because if you don't, their demo, say like you're pushing that side over there by grass, their demo is going to be like, oh, well, no one's over here. I'm just going to start shooting stickies here. And then there's no way you're getting in. So take that space as soon as possible. Like once your pyro gets through here, like people have to get in. And this should be said, if you ever break the forward hold on the grass / concrete side, make sure your combo just rotates over to valley. You never want to be pushing as a combo from over here. It's just not good. All right, I think that's like everything with product. Were there any questions?
When are you doing my scout review?
I don't know. I can probably do it after this.
Julio.
I wasn't listening. Could you appeal that?
Yeah.
No, you can watch the recording. Oh, yeah, okay. So, good old Boolean flags in my Twitch chat. He mentioned, did you talk about denying spawns? I did not. So, remember the theory. When you guys own the point, your spawns are longer. So, something that'll happen is you guys are pushing, you take a team fight, say you're like 2 down, and your players are spawning, but they're still dead. If you cap the point during that time, it's actually going to extend their spawn timer. So you always have to wait until your players spawn before you can cap. And the scenarios behind this kind of differ a little. If your medic and demo are the ones that you're trying to delay the cap for, then always like wait for them. If it's like a scout or a soldier that just died and they have a really long spawn anyway, it's okay to deny them. But like if any of your players have like 2 seconds or something, just wait for them, let them spawn, and then cap. Because there have been many times where players have been dead and they're like, all right, I'm about to spawn, get back in the fight. Team caps and they're like, dang it, now I gotta wait like 9 extra seconds. And that's just not fun, and it's also a losing strategy. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Just make sure you internalize, like, if we own the point, our spawns are longer. So trades are bad when we own the point, and make sure we're delaying the spawns. Or I guess
Trades are
that would really
bad.
be if you hadn't
Winning
kept it.
good.
Yeah. All right, I think that is everything. Product is, or King of the Hill in general is honestly more straightforward than sixes, but it requires a lot of team coordination for like taking the Uber exchanges, like timing your sack waves, knowing who to shoot at and when to take fights. But it is very fun and enjoyable once you're able to do it. If you ever kill their medic on mid and your med lives and you're expecting them to 4-man into you, you can have your medic play up on cliff here, have a soldier on like pride, have a scout over here ready to kill them, and then your demo can also be up here and just like put stickies on the ground. Sometimes though, I like to play that for like a couple 4-mans in a row. But then instead, like, you hide your medic in here in house, but keep the rest of your team over there so they bomb there and like think you're over there, but you're like, haha, I'm still here. But sometimes like a soldier is gonna bomb here for whatever reason and see you. But that really should never happen. But it might in newcomers, so just be ready for it. Cliff
Newcomers.
is the safer option. Playing in house with just your medic is if you're ballsy. All right, I hope that helped.